Hello and welcome to the YouTube coverage of the Napier Easter singles final between Ridley and Shaun Blackbourn. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for the slightly subpar quality of this particular video. I've just upgraded my computer, and as you know, when you upgrade your computer, weird things happen, so I've had a bit of a struggle. But hopefully the next couple of videos will return to the proper video quality. But it is watchable, and so we should be fine. The finals between Ridley and Shaun Blackbourn. Mark in the semi-final had a great game against Mark Jacobs from Upper Hutt, I think, and prevailed in that obviously. And the other semi-final was between Shaun Blackbourn and Paul Wright, which was another fantastic game, with Shaun clearly winning that one. They're both playing very well, and they've both had quite a lot of success in their careers. Shaun Blackbourn is the youngest ever player to win a Welsh trophy, which, for those who don't know, is the premier regional representative event in our sport. If you win the Patterson Trophy, which is divided into zones, if your region, the top 8 players win that, you go on to the Welsh. And if you win the Welsh, it's essentially the Ranfurly Shield. So he's the youngest player ever to win that, which is a pretty good achievement. Good goal by Mark. And Mark, with his son, won almost all of the Peers tournaments he could in the latter half of last season, and he, with his son, was also in the North Taranaki Welsh team, which won the Welsh last year, stopping Canterbury's run of 4 in a row. Great bowling by both players here. Mark probably looking to play following on to Shaun's bowl. 2 wickets, pretty good. I'd say Mark's sitting there for 2. Sliced it a bit there, bit of an unlucky result. He's got last ball, he won't be too worried. Mark will be looking to sit a little bit in front, doesn't want to give him a bigger target to hit. Probably won't be too happy with that. Shaun's got a plant on the outside black. If he comes underneath, it's okay. I'll even try jam the jack through. Good way. Hit it perfect. Great shot. 1 black, making it 1-0 to Shaun after 1 in. First ball up that way. Very tight hit here at the moment. Mark reaching around the back. No one's played the forehand on this way yet, so if they come back to it, they might. Need to have a think. Shaun played another very good ball by the looks. Moving the jack, I'd say it's 1 black, probably touching. Mark could try follow that, give a little tap. Just having a look at playing into the group. I think I'll probably play the backhand and give the black a tap. Yeah. Great effort. Shaun can either put a block in here or try reach around the back. If he leaves it as it is, he'll probably drop one or two. Not a bad position. No, as I said, no one had played the forehand before this game, so they had no idea what it did. Mark looking onto the black on black by the looks of it. Reached around to get the black, give it a tap. I don't know if the jack's touching or not. That'll affect the weight that he plays. Tighter line. Oh, good effort. So one more black. Making the score 2-0 to Shaun after 2 ends. Great start by Shaun. He's been on fire, or he was on fire for the singles, watching him play. Very good reply from Mark. I think that ball's probably touching now. Shaun looking at the forehand. If he reaches around the black, it's in a good position. If he taps the black, it's also fine. Yeah, it's a good bowl. Back of the head's well protected by both players. So looking a bit tighter line, little tap. No, just sailing through. Mark looking for a tap. Got it. Has he moved it enough? I think if Shaun plays that, it might get rid of the jack now going to the back yellow. Playing very controlled weight, very good bowl. Mark's shot, probably an inside out on the back end. No, it's not a bad result. Another black, making it 3-0 to Shaun after 3 ends. Very good start. See if he can match that. Sat down, I'm not really sure where the jack is in this head, it's in between the 3 bowls. Mark playing the forehand, a little tap on the black, be good. His hand hung out a little bit when Shaun played it last time. Showing none of that now. Playing with a bit of weight. Mark's got all the position he can afford to be into any of those three blacks, I think. A couple of feet over. Shaun will be looking to cover the back. It's good to see a few spectators watching in this final. Looking at the split before we get slow. It was good to see. It's nice to see a lot of people watching and showing interest. And it's good for the players too, I think. One 3 or 3-1 after how many ends? 4 ends. Mark just overthrowing the jack a bit there. Shaun placing it. I like it that far. It's my favourite place for a jack. It's not too short and it gives you a chance to build up a bit of the back. You don't really worry about that in singles anyway. Good start from Mark, not quite a toucher. Good reply from Shaun. Square on the yellow and sit down. Unlucky to get a bit of a slice out there. Very good by Mark to cover the blacks, leaving Shaun with just a dead draw. She played pretty well, the weight was good, just slightly narrow. Mark could capitalise the setup for a 3. Be playing the backhand on, probably aiming for the back black really, not worrying about picking the jack up. Going to sit down, not quite. Shaun's got a couple of opportunities. He could try to scoop the jack back. I think it's touching, so it might go at a funny angle. He could try dead draw it. I think there's a plant on the black. He played an incredible shot against Paul Wright, which I'm sure no one there could attest to. Bit of weight and shot the jack out in the semi-final. Got the weight right there. He won't be that upset. 1.5. tense. Umpire gets to do something this final. This camera angle leaning towards yellow for 2, which would bring the score to 3-all after 5. But it's a funny angle in yellow and black, so hard to tell. And I was wrong, it's black. So it's 1 yellow, which makes the score 3-2 after 5 to Shaun. Field here was very, very strong. Everyone practicing for the Nationals, I think. You had Grant Lamy, Grant Harvey, who else? Gino Owen, New Zealand player, Tim Veal, and all the people. A lot of players played Patterson, a lot of them former or current North Island players. Jeff Curry, Keith Sutter, Paul Smith, Mike and Lorraine Phipps, to name a few. We had the Waikato contingent with Richard Caddy and co. So to reach the final is a pretty good achievement. Last year's winner, Jason Parker, I think progressed 2 or 3 rounds pro section. Good insight out from Shaun. Don't know if there's one up, one down. All the way back. Not happy with that one. Just pulled a bit narrow. Mark looking to pick up the jack, I'd say, did draw. Put some pressure on. He's got all the position at the back of the head. Good effort. Shaun can either go for a run shot or play around the back and stop Mark from getting more than one. New slippers too, I think I heard someone say. Great shot. Give me with just one black. So we'll call the score 4-2 after 6 to Shaun. Dead draw with this first one. First prize here is $1,200, which is a pretty large cash prize for singles. Sliced it, has he? Slightly, weight was perfect, I think. Shaun looking to stay on the back end, probably to the jack or just behind. Well, he's covered that hand anyway. Mark's looking to do the same thing Shaun was trying. Inside out. Oh, got the jet clean. Very good bowl. Dangerously close to the black area in the camera. Bit of room there for Shaun to draw. Has he done it? Just about. Good line. Mark could play the hand there actually. Probably best to play the forehand. Safer, he doesn't have a chance of knocking the black up. The line looks pretty good to me. Great shot. It's Shaun's last bowl, even if he sits for second shot, it's an okay result. He just doesn't want to let Mark have the opportunity for free. Have a look at the head. Great effort. Great effort. Unlucky to get that quick. Mark will be looking to capitalise on this. Let's go 5-4 up after 7. Yeah, great shot. 5-4 after 7. Mark doing a key setter there and putting the black bowls to the right and the yellow bowls to the left. Slightly overthrown the jack there, so it's Shaun's decision. Recognised the game swung away from his control a little bit, changing the head length. It's quite a common strategy. Mark responded pretty well. Oh, Shaun. Mark looking probably follow that, pick the jack up. Holding this line a little bit. It's killing at the end, I don't know what I'm talking about. Left the jack behind a bit there. Shouldn't be too tough for Shaun to draw. Great bowl. Putting the pressure right on Mark. Yeah, he has to change his hand, try crunch the jack. It's going to run at the end. Going to run at the end. Great shot. Hazard to guess, but I'd call it 2 touches there. Mark inspecting the head. It's a great little group there. This is his last bowl. 1 up, a couple of ends to go. So again, you won't be worried if he just drops 1. He doesn't want to drop more than 1. Big hook at the end. Fantastic bowling from all of them. Shaun will go overlook. There could be an opportunity on the forehand. I don't know if he can get around the front yellow. No, second. Great effort. Just missing on touch. Pretty sure that was 1 yellow there. Means after 8 ends, Mark is 6-4 up. we've lost our players. I've got a team. It did get very, very warm when I saw I played in the afternoon session, and like everyone else who was there, I was melting. Would have been easy 30 degrees. Oh, I can see feet. As I said, this tournament's very well supported by a lot of strong players. It's the first warm-up tournament of the season, really, and you go there and the strength of the field is ridiculous. I would argue that it's probably as difficult, if not more difficult, to qualify in this than it is at the Nationals, because of the concentration of top teams that you get. It's a smaller field, but it's top teams, so there's no such thing as an easy draw when you come to this competition. And to reach the final is a really, really good effort. Oh, and they're back. It does have three other, this is a singles on the Friday. I think they played the fours next, then the pairs, then the triples. I did not record the triples because I was on the way home, and it was a fantastic game too. I'll tell you the result. Rod Fleming, Sue Fleming and Bevan Lumsden beat Grant Lamy, Mike Phipps and Lorraine Phipps in the final. I think Rod got a 5 on the second to last or third to last end to put him in front, and then Lamy held the win until Rod's last bowl. So I wish I'd recorded it, but I didn't, so we'll just have to ask people when you see them. Good bowl by Mark, falling a bit short there with Shaun's reply. Very good bowl by Mark there, covering the back. Shaun needs to nail this one, really. Hold your line. Well, he nailed it. Great bowl. One black there. Mark can play there, and he can either look to like push his yellow on. Steady a little bit for his last bowl. If he's lucky, he might get the shot out of it. And say if you're going to do something, you should do it with your third bowl. Ooh, great try. And that finished in a good position too. Shaun really needs to cover the back of the head, I'd say. Probably playing the forehand. How's that? Little tap be nice. But finish in a good position. Mark is 6-4 up after 8. Great bowl. Fantastic bowl, actually. Shaun can either try dead draw it on the backhand or play a plant through on the forehand. I think the plant's probably a little bit out of the way. The bowl seems a bit moved on a funny angle. If he gets it, he's sitting for 3. And if he draws it, he gets 1. So 3, put him 1 in front. Drawing it, put him 1 behind. You have to weigh up the playing for the plan. Nailed it. Fantastic shot from Shaun there. Second 3 in the game. Mark's scored 1 now, Shaun has. Makes score 7-6 after 9. Dead draw. Pretty close. Good effort. quite a nice foot to play on at Napier. Doesn't have that many funny lines. And it's quite fast and takes nice greens. As you see on this mat, it's been a nice mat to play a file in by the looks. Two good bowls by Mark, put a bit of pressure on Shaun here. He'll need to change something with this third bowl. Hold your line. Very good. This hand seems to finish quite nicely. Yeah, Mark won't be unhappy with that. Don't know how it's sitting. Shaun could either play on the black or draw around and stop Mark from getting more than one. Beautiful shot. No idea who's holding there. That's been a very good game. I think the viewers will agree that both players have been playing exceptionally well. It's nice to see tight heads. We'll score 7-6 after 9 to Shaun. If Mark gets one here, it's 7-all after 10. Pretty sure it's a 12-end game. If he gets a little bit of black here, it's great effort. Hazard a guess at one yellow. And again I'm wrong. One black. Measuring for two. Too black there, I think. If it was too black, it makes score 9-6 after 10. Second to last end, Mark will be looking to score. Positive back there. Shaun's 3 up. We'll be looking to score a 1 on this end. Doesn't need to worry about scoring more than that, but 1's very nice. Mark has got the last bowl and he'll be a little bit more aggressive. Be looking probably for a 2 or a 3. Make it more achievable since he doesn't have last bowl last end. See, playing split. Played it beautifully too. Shaun's bowls are quite a way out of the head. Both of them, they can move the jack to both of them really. Just needs to get another one close, probably looking to land on the yellow. If he picks the jack up, it's good. Plays that yellow through square, it's also good. Yep, good puzzle. Mark's now looking to pick the jack up and trail it for 3. Very slightly narrow. It's a good result. He'll be unhappy with that as if he had managed to tuck the jack in, it would have been a little bit more foolproof. Shaun can afford to be at this a bit, or he could draw on to the yellow sitting down at the back. He has been nailing his run shots so far though. Same in the last games I've watched him, he's been nailing his run shots, so he's probably got quite a bit of confidence in them. Playing square through the yellow perhaps. Great shot. Two great little run shots there. Second to last in. According to umpire, they've taken out one. Umpire going to move that ball. Jesus. It's an interesting way. Two yellow would make Mark one down last in. And Shaun his last bowl. Three down would make them all square last in. Three.
Last in though.
Okay, I believe they're all square last in. Can't see it in the image, but there were a lot of people watching this last in. Everyone came out of the room. Good first couple of bowls. Mark looking to follow that. If he gets a bit of the jack, it's okay. Gonna hold its line. Yeah, good shot. Little trail in there for Shaun to play. Wiggles off his black, it's okay. Hold your line. Slightly narrow, slightly light. Mark's got a good little wall of yellows there. He'll be wary of that black that Shaun could use. I'm sure could also play square onto that yellow there, split them off with his third bowl. So Mark just looking to consolidate the head. How's that? Has he got the weight? Well, that'll do. This is Shaun's third bowl. He needs to move something in the head. There's still the opportunity to try draw through that gap, or he could play on to any of those yellows. Probably the middle yellow would be better. He could split them off, and then he's got last bowl, try draw close. Mark's got a very good little group there. He's been nailing his run shots so far, so I have a bit of confidence. playing it underneath that black onto the middle yellow, I think. Probably not the result he was hoping for, but it's okay. He's opened the head up. Mark needs to draw a toucher. Good effort. Looks pretty good.
Need to do some swinging and sitting.
Looks pretty good. Oh. Great effort by Shaun. Very, very good game. Both of them played excellent bowls and it came down to the last one. Thank you for following the YouTube coverage. I hope you come back and watch the pairs and the fours. I look forward to commentating you.